Been on it, but just missing wide. Kicking serve again, a little bit more backspin on it, it appeared this time. The ball stayed a little shorter than it looked like it was going to. Watch the contact. Comes under the ball. And you can see how much of a turn the ball took on the second bounce. Table's no skid action here. Ball's definitely biting. Similar idea, but once the ball came back, Li Jiao was caught tangled up. Nice to see that Li Jiao is bold, knows that she has to go for that shot. Still made a decent percentage of those receives over the table, enough to be a threat to Zhu Yuling. This time gets the counterattack to the short side of the table, earns herself a follow-up attack. Has two serves at 9-9. In the service game of Li Jiao, Zhu Yuling has a lot of pressure on her right now. Look at that. That is a physical 42-year-old forehand. No problem, playing like she's 20 with that shot. There it is again, the serve. Underspin, and the ball really takes a turn on the table. Zhu Yuling, I think that's 2 out of 3 she hasn't contacted. Now game point for Li Jiao to go up 2-1. Heavy spin and manages to win the point. Once she slows it down, the odds are against her, but she pulls it out 11-9. Zhu Yuling, win this match or not, is going to have some more lecture time for sure. But it's far from over. Game 4 just after this. So we're back for game 4. The veteran from Netherlands, Li Jiao, keeping the knees fresh out there, right there on screen in black, is leading 2-1 over world rank number 3, the second seed in this tournament, number 2 in the race to Lisbon, 20-year-old Zhu Yuling. Short side of the table, Li Jiao. So many aspects to table tennis, from mental to physical. It's a lifelong sport. At this level, it's quite rare to see players even in their 40s. No way, point of the match. Li Jiao just unstoppable. Playing a wall, countering from the point before it still. Li Jiao showing reaction time, versatility, covering both sides of the table. Miss hit off the top edge. Haven't seen too many of those on the opening attacks against a push from Li Jiao. it goes wild and it goes wide. Laughter from Li Jiao. A little bit surprised. Ooh, my goodness. What have I done? Ha ha ha. Good to see she's enjoying herself, staying loose, despite playing some high pressure points out here. Serve looked like topspin, fools Zhu Yuling, and it finds the net. Li Jiao can afford to laugh and get right back and focused. Everybody's handling it a little differently out there on the court. Some players need to be joked around with, need it to be kept light. Some funny stories about that from years ago. Touch shot half long. Zhu Yuling confident to open up with it, but Li Jiao's got a response. Li Jiao didn't get the full stroke she wanted. The ball came off the table, a little bit of hesitation. Strong service game. You can hear Li Jiao grunting through the third ball, loading it up with power and spin. Again, the high toss serve a little bit more difficult to read the contact, a little bit spinnier as the ball comes into the racket faster. Down the short side of the table, completely fools Zhu Yuling. Inside out forehand for the first ball. These are some high risk shots right here. Look at that ball. Hard to tell which way the table's facing from that angle. Covers the middle. Physical play out there, quick decisions. Still strong. Bit of side spin inside out right into the body. Li Jiao moving around, stepping around the backhand corner for the finishing shot. Really trying almost everything in this point. That's a smart decision. Instead of playing it wide to the forehand, allowing an opening counterattack to the open table rather. Li Jiao hits it bending into the face. Bit of a break off the top of the net and a big recovery from Zhu Yuling. Makes it a 1-point game. Li Jiao a bit flustered with that shot. Difficult kick on it. As wide as they come, deep to the backhand and right down the middle. This is somebody who knows the game and knows it well. She served that serve for an ace earlier in this match, kicking out wide to the forehand. Oh, a lobbing point from Li Jiao. That is a point Zhu Yuling cannot afford to lose. Look at this one more time. Covering the body. Big shot. Like it might have caught the edge. Difficult to get that ball from way up high. Yeah, I feel you, Zhu Yuling. Down 3 points in a crucial point of the game. Well-placed serve. Tempting Li Jiao. Half long on the forehand side. A little bit of topspin. Oh, after recovering the top of the net, Li Jiao coming in with the big attack. She's got her second serve. Again, her serves are so effective. A chance to set it up with 2 game points right here. The heavy under and side spin to the backhand. That looks like it might be side top. Let's see what she pulls out. Big shot right down the middle of the table. Li Jiao with 2 game points for a 3-1 lead. This would seem like the unthinkable if Li Jiao can take this match. Zhu Yuling, a strong favorite to be in the finals. One of 2 players alongside Liu Shiwen. Strong receive game as well, we'll see. Huge shot to finish, the forehand from Li Jiao coming out in clutch timing. 11 points to 8, game 4, and it's a 3-1 lead for the 42-year-old over world rank number 3, Zhu Yuling. Stick around game 5 and see if Li Jiao can pull out the upset just after this short break. As you finish enjoying some slow-mo replays from the last game, which are just about as exciting to see in slow-mo as they were live. Li Jiao at the top of the screen is leading 3 games to 1 over Zhu Yuling, who has the serve. Push goes wild, first point to Li Jiao. Almost brings it back one more time. Li Jiao, an undying effort on the backhand side. Wide to the forehand from 1 foot, gets another one back. Such reach from that grip, very difficult to extend that far in the traditional backhand game. Very elegant pose there, still breaking into a smile. A little bit flat on that counter hit from the forehand side. As strong as Li Jiao is off the table, she's going to be far more effective right near it. She knows this. Counterattack still sounding a little bit flat. And she keeps her weight forward and commits to the counters. She's made a high percentage of these shots. Three flat counters so far this game. 3 of 6 points have gone out that way. Now Li Jiao's got the service. As far as mental game goes, you're Zhu Yuling, you're feeling the pressure. If Li Jiao can take the next 2 points, suddenly it's a close game. Oh, mishits on the inside forehand, the inside out forehand. This is not the Li Jiao we saw 3 of the last 4 games. Actually, all 4 of them, even the ones she lost. She was playing a higher percentage, very clearly intentional game. And that's the power of Zhu Yuling right there, waking up. One of the biggest forehands we've seen from Zhu Yuling yet this match. Still, when she finishes, comes right to center quickly. Fast serve deep into the backhand. Remember, Zhu Yuling came back against Georgina Pota from down 0-3 just earlier today. So this uphill battle still isn't quite as steep. Inside out forehand shot looked a little bit ambitious. It's 8 game points for Zhu Yuling. And a quick escape, 11 points to 2. The most one-sided game we've seen so far. Every other game has been 9-8. Game 6 could be the last or could be another for Zhu Yuling. We'll see game 6 right after this. And we're back for game 6. Zhu Yuling just winning 11 points to 2 in game 5. Still down 2 games to 3. Li Jiao has a chance to start off with some momentum. Serving to start game 6. Just missing the edge there. This serve fast and long with the backhand has some topspin on it rather than the underspin serve that's been so effective. Very subtle differences from Li Jiao, which is what causes the confusion on Zhu Yuling's side. Deep on the table, Zhu Yuling not happy with the jump on that ball. Splitting the first 2 points after losing the first. It's the best Li Jiao can do. Again, Zhu Yuling with confidence, far more dangerous than after last game. She wants to be in a position where she's loose and confident to take her shots. But mentally it's tough. Every ball you miss that you know you should make. I know a lot of you watching at home are players yourselves, tournament players. It's easy to be distracted by missing shots that you feel are your point. And even though she missed the shot, it's nice to see Li Jiao taking the big step around, going for a spin shot, ball's cracked. Sounded like it by the time it hit the ground, first bounce. We've seen some points where a player knows when they hit the ball that it's cracked on impact. And some of those points have been replayed, the umpire's discretion. There's the serve. Instead of the backhand, it's more to the middle of the table, but it's a big third ball opportunity. Zhu Yuling's receive has been less than desirable from her standpoint on that serve. This time slightly more topspin. Li Jiao gets the shot she wants but can't put it away. And Li Jiao just needs to pull out one more game, that's it. She wants it to be this one. Well, she hasn't shown many signs of fatigue out here. The stress of having to deal with game 7, energy loss wouldn't be worth it. Short side of the table keeps the spin on the ball this time after a flat hit cross court before. There's one flat hit. You can see the spin left on it, the ball accelerating as it hits the table and jumps out. Of course it'd be worth it for Li Jiao to win in game 7, but she'd rather win in game 6. Fooled with the serve, ran out of ideas on the receive. When your idea is simply return the ball, it's not enough. In that case, it didn't happen anyway. Step around, a little bit of side spin on it. Zhu Yuling, what happened? The sacrifice of taking a little top spin off it, putting a little side on it. The block is tougher for the blocking player. Soft touch. It's tied up at 5 points each. Look at how close to the back edge of the table. Confidence stroke, Zhu Yuling. Professionals practicing those shots. Hours and hours on end. It's been trouble for Li Jiao as the pressure's turned up later in this match to block some of these low spinny shots. The quality of the ball she's getting a little different too. A little bit lower, heavier spin from the back of the table. Li Jiao finding the net just too much as she's sent back off the table. Does not want to be chasing the ball running around. Zhu Yuling closing in on her block in that point. Takes the first spinny ball and sends it out to the forehand of Li Jiao. This is not the way to lose the point. Of course, you don't want to lose, period. But going down attacking, taking a decisive third ball. There we go. That's a fine way to lose a point, but a better way to win it. Even if you miss that shot, it gives your opponent something to worry about, to feel the threat, to know that you're hungry for the attack, that you're still aggressive, that you're still fighting. A little bit out of reach, Li Jiao. The feet spread wide, just able to make a swing from the backcourt. It was a big point right there, but still not over for Li Jiao. Step around, full commitment. When you hear her grunt, you know she's going all in. From Zhu Yuling's standpoint, it's a whole lot to try and block. Short side of the table. Li Jiao has to put in the commitment, put in the effort right here. Grunt through these next shots. Just missing the short line of the table. It's 3 game points for Zhu Yuling to send this to a 7th and deciding game. This would be the 2nd match in a row she's played today that went 7 games. Grunting forehand, the follow-up punch backhand out wide, and this isn't over for Li Jiao, not yet. Low to the net serve. Is a perfect setup. She's already turning around for the forehand. Look at this, just in case. That's security right there. Speed, thinking steps ahead. Finishing one shot onto the next. 2 game points left for Zhu Yuling. No grunt, but still gets the point. Li Jiao 1 point away from sending this to deuce in what could be the deciding game. Recovery shot, touch from Li Jiao, was completely fooled. Back off the table, looking to get into the defensive position. Looked like Zhu Yuling was going to crush that ball. Plays it soft and manages to lose the point because of the touch of Li Jiao running into the table. What a point. And we are at deuce in game 6. Crowd loves what they're seeing. The grunt is back, the forehand on the short side of the table. Match point for Li Jiao. The unthinkable is 1 point away from happening right here. The pressure on for Zhu Yuling against match point with the serve, 10-11. Fast backhand, and she does it! The 42-year-old from Netherlands, and the smile is finally out again on her feet. Look at this. That is a surprised and thrilled coach if I've ever seen one, through Yang Ha-un and through Zhu Yuling. The big test was on, and the Chinese superstar, world rank #3, has exited the tournament in the quarterfinals. Not a semifinal and not a final for the expected finalist and potentially winner. What a day for Zhu Yuling, but what a day for Li Jiao. Hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I have. The quarterfinals have been a thrill, but the semifinals tomorrow you will not want to miss. Li Jiao is going to be in them, representing herself and representing Netherlands at the Women's World Cup here in Sandai, Japan. I'm Adam Bobrow, and we look forward to seeing you bright and early tomorrow morning.